Hey guys, I hope everybody's doing amazing. Guys, oh my gosh, it's been a crazy last day or so that we have been experiencing. And guys, the last time I talked about this, we didn't have all the information that we have now. We didn't have the reactions that we have now. And I must say, guys, I'm so disappointed. You know, I should never be disappointed. That's not the word. I'm so upset with everything that has happened in the last 24 to 48 hours. I think it's about 48 hours now. I'm so upset with everything. And I don't understand how people can sit on a TV screen or on a YouTube screen or whatever screens there are, and they are going out to thousands, maybe sometimes millions of people, and they can sit there and say the most callous and the most horrendous things about Harry and Meghan. You know, judging from the past that Harry has endured. They're so callous, guys. Oh my God. I have spent the morning looking at all of the reactions. I've been on Twitter a little bit, but I've seen a lot of the reactions from the people who bring you the news, basically. The people who people are looking to for news and are sitting there and believing when they talk. I am so upset. I'll start with that mayor of New York City. What a disappointment he is. Because the only people who don't know that Harry and Meghan are facing a huge smear campaign, I mean, because, you know, they went up against the royal family, giving their reasons and stating their reasons as to why they left the royal family, right? And a lot of people like to conflate the reasons why Harry and Meghan left the royal family. They like to conflate and make up stories when it comes to that. Harry and Meghan already said why they left the royal family. And the funny thing about it is you don't need for Harry and Meghan to tell you why they left. If you are conscious and if you had a phone in your hand, or if you are alive in this time, or you were alive since Harry and Meghan were together, which is like 5-6 years ago by now, you would know the things that this couple has faced. You would know that. And anybody who's pretending that they don't realize or know why Harry and Meghan decided to get away from the royal family, anybody who's pretending like they are not sure why, they don't understand and all this, it's a lie. They're lying. Okay? Because from the time that Harry and Meghan have been dating, guys, Harry and Meghan have been facing hell. They have been faced, and it is all caused, in my opinion, by the royal family and their jealousy, their envy, their inability to match up. Because when Harry chose Meghan to be with, and they chose each other, basically, you know, they chose each other. When they chose each other and they came together and they became a power dynamic, a power couple, the royal family didn't know what hit them, because they didn't expect Harry, the loser, the spare, the whatever you want to call him, right? Didn't expect him to come up with anything. And I heard a lot of people say, they didn't expect Harry to get married. No, they expected Harry to get married. But you know who they expected Harry to marry? Like, I don't want to use people's names, but let's just say they expected Harry to marry some meek little blonde-haired girl from the UK who is just happy to be there. Did not expect Harry to come up with a Meghan Markle, a feminist, a fierce feminist, a woman who knows her worth, a woman who is beautiful and gorgeous and all that, but she is there for a reason. She's not there just to look pretty. Didn't expect him to come up with a woman who can speak and knows how to, just knows how to put her words out there and cause change and effect change in this world. Did not expect a woman like this for Harry. The royal family is the root of this whole thing, guys. The root of it all. And the reason why all this is happening right now, it all boils down to the royal family, guys. The royal family who are billionaires. They are billionaires. I don't care if people tell me, oh, they're, Prince Charles is worth 100 and something million. No, he's worth billions of dollars, guys. Billions. And you know who's on their side here? That Rupert Murdoch guy that owns everything, pretty much. And that Rothermere guy. Those are the people that are in the royal family's favor. Okay? They're on the royal family's side. So when you turn on your TV, or you go on watch whatever you watch on YouTube or whatever, and you see all these people are sitting there saying, no, it wasn't that serious, and they're bringing a taxi driver who was probably paid, I don't know, thousands of dollars or something, probably allegedly, going on the Piers Morgan show and all that, talking about, oh, they weren't in danger. Oh, the guy who lost his mother 20 something years ago when he was 12 years old. No. A car chase or being chased in a car. No, that's nothing. No. They were never in danger. You're gonna tell the person who lost their mother in a horrific car crash that it was nothing? You're gonna sit there and say, oh no, they were never in danger. So then that mirror that I was alluding to earlier, a mirror of the New York City, talking about, oh, he would find it hard to believe that it was a 2-hour car chase. Where exactly did they ever say it was a 2-hour car chase? They never said it was a 2-hour high-speed car chase, because I see people just lying and saying all these things that they never said. Harry and Meghan never said it was a 2-hour high-speed car chase in New York City. They never said that. They said that the paparazzi were following them for 2 hours, and they were going up on sidewalks, backing up streets and all that were one-way streets, all these things. There were people involved. I mean, there should be cameras and everything everywhere, right? This is 2023. There should be cameras everywhere. So I would like to know where the cameras are and all that. Thank God nobody got hurt and all this. But I believe something, we all know that something happened. We all know. Obviously something happened. And I hate when people are sitting there saying, oh, so sickeningly sweet, saying, oh, like that Lorraine lady. And I heard somebody was describing Lorraine as one of those people who are really dangerous. They, really dangerous because she comes across as sickeningly sweet, but the things that are coming out of her mouth are poison. That's exactly what it is. Those sickeningly sweet, those people who, the way they come across, you would never think that they're trying to hurt you when actually they're trying to kill you. So those kind of people, yeah, they're very, very dangerous, and I get so sick of it. But you know what? I was watching all those like the Today Show or whatever it's called, this morning show. All these either they're Australian or European. Not European. From the UK. That's what I meant. I was watching all those shows this morning, and I was so sick, guys, of the way that they were making fun. I was actually watching it all on YouTube, by the way, and the compilations of the shows, and the way that they were making fun. And this is what people are seeing. The people in the UK, that's what they are seeing in the morning, right? People making fun of Harry and Meghan, there's conflicting reports, and there's so many different stories, and they're bringing up the cab driver, and they're bringing up the mayor of the New York, saying, he doesn't believe, he would find it hard to believe that it was a 2-hour car chase, and there's no way that they and Harry and Meghan wrote, or their representative wrote, anything about a 2-hour car chase, a high-speed car chase. They never said that. They said that they were pursued, which means they were followed for 2 hours, and they were trying to evade the people who were following them, the paparazzi who were following them, to get all these, I don't even know what they were trying to get, because they already stood and they took pictures, all the pictures in the world they stood there and took, right? They already stood there and took all the pictures. And when they're leaving, they're still following them to get what? I don't know. Pictures of them. Like, what was the reason for them chasing after them? What is the reason for that? They already got all the pictures that they wanted to get. Harry and Meghan stood there and they took picture after picture after picture. And then they even got them when they were coming in, they got that shot. They got the shot of when they were leaving. They got all the pictures when they were at the awards ceremony. What more pictures did they want? What did they think that they were going to achieve, right? What did they think they were going to achieve by chasing after them and taking their photos? What were they going to get? Just people in a car. Like, what was the reason for this? What was the reason for this? Was this like some sort of intimidation tactic? Were they trying to intimidate Harry and Meghan and put them in danger? Is that the reason for because none of it makes any sense. It doesn't make any sense to me. And then, of course, we know the Daily Fail, and some other, I think it was the Daily Fail that published those pictures of them in the cab, and then they got rid of them, and nobody's talking about that. I was listening to a lot of those morning shows in the UK, and none of them were mentioning the fact that there were pictures and that got deleted of them in the cab. And I have the pictures somewhere in my video here. I'll put them somewhere in the video. But either way, what was the reason for this? Was the reason for this to intimidate Harry and Meghan and make them feel unsafe? Is that what it is? And then it's the whole thing is just a gaslight situation. They're just gaslighting them, basically. And I am so, I don't know. It's disappointing to know that, all this happened, and the royal family have yet to say anything. The royal family, you know why the royal family is not saying anything about this, guys? You know why? Because, you know why they're not saying anything? Because they're behind the whole goddamn thing. Why is it that Harry and Meghan can't get proper security? Why? Because that man that they stood there and watched complain while he was in that golden goddamn carriage and all this crap, the man that y'all said is a king, he cut their goddamn security. That's what he did. He cut their security. And all this stems back to the royal family, and the royal family are being real quiet right now, and the Daily Fail is being real quiet right now. They're all being real quiet, and we know why. Usually, guys, I'll tell you the truth, and I'm the Google person here. I always look at what Google is saying, because I'm like, I like to see what they have there for Harry and Meghan. When I Google Harry and Meghan this morning, normally I would have been seeing the Daily Fail and all these other people, all these other places. Now I'm seeing the Washington Post, Prince Harry and Meghan involved in their catastrophic car chase, blah, blah, blah. And then NBC News. And then CTV News. and then BBC, and then The Guardian. Where is the Daily Mail? The Daily Mail is always on everything when it comes to Harry and Meghan. Where are they? Are they trying to like hide, or are they trying to cover their butts? Is that what's happening here? That's what I would like to know, because it's a little interesting that they are so silent and the royal family are so nonchalant and could care less when it comes to Harry, Meghan, and her mother, and Doria. You know, if anything happens to Harry, Meghan, or any of Harry's, his family, his new family, I know who I'm blaming. I know exactly who I'm blaming, and it's the person that wears that purple crown or whatever the hell it is that he put on. I'm blaming him because it's all stemming from him. He's the one who cut their security. That guy, Andrew, that peed Drew guy, you know, the one who paid 12 million of taxpayers' money, 12 million of taxpayers' money, to pay off a woman that he claimed he never met. At that coronation foolishness that happened a couple weeks ago, that idiot was wearing all that garb and all that stupid cosplay looking junk that they wear. He was wearing everything and walking in like the king. And he's also refusing to, that man took away the house that Harry and Meghan were supposed to be living in. Well, not living, but that was supposed to be their residence when they were in the UK. He took it away and then trying to give it to that P. Drew. But then P. Drew is holed up in the house where he was before, the mansion, or the castle, or whatever it is, where he was living before. I don't even know what it is, what's the name of it, but he was living there from before. He's holed up. He's not moving. He's like, you gotta drag me out, but So Andrew's holed up. Pete Drew is holed up in the house where he was living before. He's like, nah, I'm not moving to Frogmore Cottage. No way in hell. Right? So he took it away. He took their house away. He took their, that man that y'all call a king. He took away their security. He took away their house that the queen left for them. The real queen. The queen that I don't have no respect for, but I definitely respect her more than I respect any of them there now. Right? He took away their house, he took away their security, and he's leaving them out there all because he's punishing them, guys. He's trying to punish them. So it all boils down to Charles. If anything happens to Harry, Meghan, or any of them, or Doria, anybody, I'm blaming Charles. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that, guys. And I'm done with it, because if I talk anymore, I'll probably get demonetized and kicked off of YouTube, guys. It's as simple as that. I'm not going to talk anymore. I'm done talking. Anyways, guys, it's a big rant. There you go. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining me. And if you've sent any super chats, super stickers, or anything like that, I appreciate it so much. Thank you so much. Guys, this is nuts. I don't know what else to say about it. It's crazy. And the people that are sitting there talking about, oh, it's not a big deal, and it's not a big deal. If anything was to happen to Harry and Meghan, or Doria, or anybody in Harry's family, well, I'm talking about his kids, it's going to be hell to pay. And it's all going to land on that royal family's heads, and the royal family will crumble and they will fall if anything happens to Harry, Meghan, or his kids, or their kids, or Doria. It's as simple as that. If anything happens to any of those 4 people or 5 people that I mentioned, it's going to be hell to pay. It's going to be hell to pay, because the whole monarchy will come crashing down on their heads. It's as simple as that, because this is all landing at the royal family's feet right now. It's all landing there because there's a smear campaign here, and somebody's paying for it. Somebody's paying for the smear campaign. And all roads lead back to that whole monarchy and the head of the monarchy. Anyways, guys, I think I've said enough here. Anyways, guys, if you guys, I've said enough. Thank you so much for joining me. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share this, and go over and also support my other channel, Thrive with Liv P, because, guys, in case if I get demonetized, then you can go over there as well. If I'm not here, I'll be over there. So I'm just letting you know Just in case if anything happens with this channel, I'll have my other channel as well. And there you go. They can't do both channels at the same time. Or maybe they could. Who knows? I don't know. But anyways, thank you so much, guys, and have a great day. I will talk to you in the next one. Bye.